Welcome back to Character Select. Hit escape twice, sorry. Dave and Guard. Grogax has returned, and we are going to... Well, we're going to go underwater at a couple places, but we're going to go to the Chelinate, and we're going to go to Irem. Irem is probably going to be the last thing that we do in this game.
Assuming we... Well, I guess we can just save often now.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. We've been actually surviving pretty well, all things considered. What does it look like when you dive under a vortex, I wonder? Oh, for fuck's sake.
They're still there. Looks exactly the same underwater.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Ow!
Yeah. It's gonna hurt.
Ow!
Ouch.
Really?
We might want to reload and go around. Yeah, see, there they are. Hey, you want to use this opportunity to see what going into a vortex
let's find
does?
out. Whee!
I...
Probably nothing good.
Oh, I guess...
Nothing.
Oh, it's doing 1 damage per second.
Oh,
One
wow.
hull damage.
Holy crap, it is. Oh, God, getting out of it is really difficult.
Yeah, if you don't have a...
You know what? You have to go with the
fast
spin.
ship.
Can't fight against the spin. You got to go with the spin. All right.
Ah, that's
might as well reload. That trip is going
you don't want to go
poorly.
with 6 out of 75.
Jesus. And occasionally explode to sadly comedic effect. Oop, wrong button. All right, let's try this again, shall we?
Hopefully we don't die right away this time.
Hopefully. This button. Very slowly making our way. So, that's interesting. Vortexes don't kill you, but they do injure you.
They'll eventually kill you.
Well, yes.
We should probably go between the vortexes. Oh wait.
I'm gonna ride it. I'm gonna ride it. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Full power. Yeah, okay, we made it. I had to get away from those birds. Okay.
Bird.
Where are we? Okay.
We might want to go further east.
Yeah. Oh, we could find King Eater Castle. I mean...
We could eat the crew.
That's probably not a bad idea. Except that it totally
I don't
is.
even think we can. I don't even think we can take the option.
No.
It requires like 150 iron.
Or a Max Terror, I believe. Max Terror will almost always do it. God damn it, our terror is so fucking high.
So, Max Terror doesn't instantly kill you?
Max Terror causes the crew to mutiny if it goes above 100. So if it's at 100, then you have a very limited amount of time before they will just straight up try to mutiny. But if you can get to certain places at 100 terror, then it does unlock some options. None of them good. Not a single one of them is good. I wish we could have stayed with that light shit a bit longer. Yeah, there goes that terror again. Glassy chop of dark water. The iron clatter of feet at the hatchway. I'm sorry I keep bringing up the map here, but I honestly don't know where the hell we are. Alright. Let's get over to this false star over here. The Promised Sea. All through this place, the song of the drownies lies shivering sweet along the wind. Also, we honestly can't really dive right now, because if we dive, the Constant Companion's gonna be down there. Or it's gonna...
No, we still got 5 terror to go.
It's gonna show up real fucking quick. Let's put it that way. Also, have you noticed that all the music seems muted?
Right now?
Yeah.
Or underwater?
Right now. Like the...
Maybe. Oh wait, was that a submarine island?
I guess. There's something underwater close by to the southeast.
Oh, we're probably right on top of it.
Get. Are
you still trying to dive?
Come on. How big is this obstruction? There we go.
I don't actually know what this one is.
We'll find out.
Or what would be that big.
Whoa, that looks like a sea anemone. Igul!
Oh, it's Igul.
Ah.
I've never been here.
Nice. Igul is the underwater counterpart to the Fathom King's Keep, I believe.
Ah.
I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on a lot of things.
I don't... There's lots of A's.
Your bowfish illuminates an uncountable school of eyeless pale fish. As Ayla pauses, fascinated by their pearly scales, he watches as the fish form silent ranks, rows upon rows of them like a shark's jaws closing around you. What kind of beasts are these? Not important. Survival is more impressive than taxonomy. Fight through, you won't be menaced by minnows, no matter how many there are.
Eyeless pale fish.
It's got an eye.
Eyeless.
A little bit of a smile, too.
Oh no, 50% chance.
You succeeded.
Yeah, we did it.
The rows close around you like daggers of bone, pearly fish battering themselves to death against your hull. You steer wildly for a sheltering reef, where your pursuers gouge the coral in their attempts to reach you. A thin filament stretches from the skull of each fish, threading away into the dark towards a single point. Eventually, the school turns its attention elsewhere, disappears in the darkness as if tugged away by an unseen puppeteer. They leave behind a single wriggling member of their school, burrowed headfirst into an outcrop of coral, a severed gossamer thread dangling behind it. Creepy?
Spookalicious.
I can't go through there. Ow.
I think, yeah, you gotta go in the long way.
Ow. Fucking, I didn't hit that. That was bullshit.
Yeah.
Igul is, the station is pinned to the surface of Igul. Once it was a roving vessel, the Fortis Kettle, and flowed freely from place to place. Now it is stuck on spines of fluke rock. Bribe the first mate. The crew can't show you around. The first mate...
Oh, Sunless.
First mate keeps the hatch keys. They rarely leave the engine room, but they'll come out for Sunless room. We can always assemble a port report. You gather a description of the Fortis Kettle and a survey of its resources. You scrape away a little of the sealant, the color of amber and the texture of wax, keeps out seawater where the hull is pierced by the spines of Igul. You sketch the arrangement of decks and hatches, so far as you've been able to reach, but out of the population you cannot offer as much detail. The Toon colonist declines to be identified, and the traveling postman laughs at you. Any shops? Oh,
there is. Ooh.
For Foxfire Cantles, that's not really a good trade. Solace fruit.
Forward memories at distant shores for a solid fruit.
They do sell fuel for a very slight markup. That's not bad. What we really need is a way to reduce our terror, and we're really not helping.
Yeah, there's not many ways to reduce terror under the sea.
Yeah, even back in London. What's our terror at right now? Okay, we're going up.
69. Up we go.
Because we are about 5 seconds away from fucking Constant Companion. Sizzling bacon spider.
Hey, it's fun. But yeah, I've been to like 3 of the underwater cities, and then also the Gant Pole.
Where's the Gant Pole?
The Gant Pole's fun.
What's that?
It's where all the sea creatures go to die.
Oh, lovely.
Yep, you can help the lady the Haruspice lady.
Gotcha.
There's a lady who tells the future from the entrails of the thingamajigs, and you can become her apprentice. And then every time you kill a sea creature, you can send it to the Gant pole. You can also go into the Gant pole, but I'm too much of a chicken to do it.
Welcome to Stanford's Expanse.
Isle of Cats.
Isle of Cats.
Hey.
Also, we have 72 terror. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's not good. Maybe there's a way for us to reduce it in the Isle of Cats.
There might be.
Where there are roses.
Ah, yes, honey.
A scatter of yellow-lit honey dens and brightly painted alehouses. To the southeast rises the stone tower of Cavendish Abbey, its ramparts hung with crimson and gold banners. There are sailors from all across the Neath hauling cargo, dicing and brawling good-naturedly on the docks. The air carries the sound of sea shanties sung with more enthusiasm than skill, the smell of roses edged with brimstone. Would you like to bribe me not to write down your details in this nice official ledger?
5 echoes.
You hand over the coins and she tips you a sharp smile before waving you to the nearest alehouse. The entire process is straightforwardly corrupt and pleasingly efficient. Now we've got suspicion.
I'm pretty sure doing most things here gets you suspicion. Good old Isle of Cats.
The alehouse's sign is a tiger painted the color of... why are you scrolling? I'm reading. Painted the color of rose petals. Someone has gone to great trouble and expense to gild the creature's eyes. They look out over the port, feral and unseeing. A caged hive of lamplighter bees hangs from the ceiling like a chandelier. A few sailors give you hard-mouthed, assessing looks, but most ignore your presence entirely.
There's like 2 different factions, I guess, here.
Yeah, the pirates and something else.
Yeah.
The caddies all wear a pair of amber stones threaded around their necks or pinned to their collars. Cat's eyes, one of them says, for the Pirate King. As far as you can gather, the Pirate King's name is Leopold, and he controls all of the trade on the island. Half the caddies believe he can take the form of a crimson tiger and creep into their dreams. The other half suspect, more prosaically, that he simply eats those who displease him. Jesus. You turn your head as though you are admiring one of the moldering draperies hung from the wall. A vial flashes in the buyer's trembling hands. He uncorks it, pours a few drops of thick red honey down his throat. The vial drops to the floor. When you look back up, he is gone. You blink and look around. No one else seems in the least perturbed that a man disappeared from their midst. You pick up the fallen vial and examine the traces left inside. Sticky honey gleaming with redness, entirely unlike blood. So, a mellifluous sister, of course, she responds, performing a complicated negotiation between veil, thick glove, and a glass of mushroom wine. You ask what one of those is, and she snorts. I'm glaring at you underneath this bloomin' veil. You act appropriately cowed, and the mellifluous sister thaws a little. We are beekeepers and honey harvesters. The caddies owe their prosperity to us, and the Pirate King, too. She slips the last of the mushroom wine behind her veil, and the barkeep glides over to refill her glass, eyes respectfully downcast. Honey is very weird in the Neath.
Yeah. There's also red honey.
Mm-hmm. The laws of the land. The barkeep stops you before you reach the door and hands you a brooch set with 2 amber stones. He waits impassively until you pin it to your clothes. Everyone wears the cat's eyes here, he tells you, moving aside to let you pass. Just a friendly reminder that the Pirate King is watching. It seems that no place then is truly lawless. So... sell sunlight. Sunlight!
You can sell sunlight
that most
here.
Dangerous of pleasures. So there's 2 types of honey in the Neath. Prisoner's honey gives you, or lets you enter the realm of dreams. Red honey is, I want to say that it's created from either the suffering or stolen dreams of prisoners. And it's infinitely more dangerous and addictive. Hence why that guy disappeared.
Hence why it's illegal.
Yep. There's got to be a way that we can frickin' lower our stuff here, right? Lower our terror?
I don't actually know.
Definitely compile a poor report.
I don't think there's any Here, let's go to the Abbey, just because this is what I did.
The mellifluous sisters, blah, 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 make their home in the richly appointed stone tower of Cavendish Abbey. Their thick gloves and crimson mesh helmets are worn, less for modesty and more for practicality. They tend the hives of the lamplighter bees all across the isle and make a religious observance of harvesting red honey for the Pirate King. You could give her fuel for the bee smokers.
It's 5 fuel, though.
She could, she tells you earnestly, really use a lamentable relic. Best not to ask her why.
Oh, I had recent news when I came. No, I'm really wishing we got that recent news. But I also don't think this reduces terror.
Probably not. Anything?
I don't remember.
What about the honey tongue? It's a brothel, apparently. Entering the brothel is like sliding into the dream of a surface orientalist. Jewel-embroidered cushions, bright silk drapes, gilded statues of elephants, sun bears, and clouded leopards. Silver censers release curling plumes of rose-scented smoke into the air. The courtesans are red-lipped and coal-smudged. When you catch their eyes, they smile back with professional interest. Ask what red honey is. You know, of course. Only the particulars have slipped your mind.
This one might reduce stuff.
It's definitely going to get us some notice from the Pirate King, though. Nope, just lost us.
Oh. Rip.
And their duties are something far worse than horticulture. Interesting.
Oh.
Ask what red honey is, just for giggles. One of the nearby courtesans' eyebrows lifts infinitesimally, but her reply is practiced. When lamplighter bees suck the nectar of the crimson strain of exile's rose, they are driven to madness. They enter the brains of humans and harvest their memories. He shudders as though imagining the process himself. Those memories are instilled in red honey. Each sip is a burst of memory on the tongue. Deliciously awful, isn't it? And that got us some more terror. Cool. Great. Yay. Lovely. Fabulous.
Good job, Dave. We can save here.
Oops, sorry. That was my bad. Manual save. Different one. Nope. Add a 2.
Why?
Add a 2. Just in case we get fucked over somehow. Always better to have 2. Alright, well. So we can go... Well, there's Visage. We're going to keep going east, though.
Yeah.
Because I'm the captain.
We already
of
went to
this
Visage.
boat, apparently. What the...
Careful.
That's a crack pinnace. Do you see that? What the hell is that?
Yep, that's the roses.
Oh.
The rose reef.
The exile roses?
Yep. There's an underwater place over there, but there's not much in it. It's got a quest to go... Yeah, Reef of Roses. I just completed that quest on Citizen Yarfungal, but haven't... Oh, hey, it's the spiders already.
Great!
Let's get some more terror.
Lovely!
Where's the Tree of Life?
I hate spiders.
I assure you there is definitely no way to reduce terror in Savior's Rocks.
Oh, God, that's so... it's creepy. I don't like it.
You don't like the neighbors? The good neighbors?
I don't like this.
I think it's the neighbors. I forget the suffix.
I don't think
There's 2.
ever seen this place.
Yeah.
And if I did,
Careful,
I ran away screaming.
The Tree of Life is here. Which way are you going? There's the town.
The nativity, yay!
Yeah.
How many spiders are there here? Jesus Christ.
Yep. I'm on the lookout for the Tree of Life. Could be anywhere.
For anybody that's wondering, the Tree of Life is like Mount Nomad. Huge, and also will kill you.
Yeah.
Although somebody in the comments
and also
is like...
with spiders.
So,
unlike Mount Nomad.
Somebody in the comments was like, you should totally kill Mount Nomad. I'm like, the grinding that we would have to do. The sound of their constant motion is like pebbles on the beach.
We're gonna straight up ignore the scuttering reaches.
Okay. The glumness of the nativity is broken by the reds and golds of freshly hung banners. Spider-worshipping weavers and widows guide the traders in readying their celebration
the generous
gratitude
neighbors.
to the generous neighbors that silently watch over them from the shadows.
That's it. Now...
That'll get us a port report? No?
No, it gets you the Stranger to Spiders.
Gotcha.
And 10 fragments.
The traders of the Nativity have little practice showing appreciation, but at least put in an effort. In particular, they are not entirely accidentally let slip the secret of the Accord of Grace, a hospitality granted visitors by the generous neighbors of whom they will speak no ill. They do, however, hint that this only applies to travelers arriving through the port. Those unlucky enough to run aground on the rocks can consider themselves... But no. A sorrow spider might hear something they would of course, never say. Sorrow spiders are creepy. They eat your eyes.
Ah, yes. 2 supplies for 1 thing of spider silk.
Can't...
And you need wine to get a port report,
Gotcha.
sadly.
An almost...
Oh, yes, and the totally normal trinkets.
An almost entirely legitimate silk trader urgently requests your help with a delivery to Fallen London. All right. Trinkets?
Yes.
Just trinkets, confirms the man holding out a box. From inside comes a slight cracking sound, a hiss, a scratch that hints at nail on wood. Trinkets, he repeats, not meeting your eyes. Trinkets.
Trinkets.
Just trinkets.
Just trinkets.
Definitely not sorrow spider eggs.
Deliver them to Fallen London.
Good God. Any shops here? I would assume no.
Don't think so.
Oh,
No, there is. Harbor for Prisoners.
Selling everything at double the markup, of course.
Well, only 10 extra markup for supplies.
Yeah. All right.
Yuck.
Well, this place sucks and I hate it and I want to burn it in a fire. But next time on Character Select, we will head to the north and see if we can't find King Eater's Castle and Irem. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Gardeford. All that effort to get a submarine and we're not going underwater. So many things to find around here.
Who doesn't wanna
Look, the constant companion can kiss my ass. I hate
confront
spiders.
your fears.
Jesus.